News that the Archbishop will not resign over the Sharia law controversy. Derek Keller, Sky News at Lambeth Palace. Police investigating a huge fire at London's famous Camden Market have said it's still a mystery as to how the blaze started. Parts of the town could remain closed for days while inquiries continue and engineers assess the safety of the buildings. Katie Stallard reports.
Sunday morning, Camden Town. What should be the start of a busy market day, instead the end of what has been a very long night. Those who were this close described the heat blasting into their faces and the noise, the gas canisters exploding, the glass in windows shattering so violently they thought a bomb had gone off.
So we heard a bang. Next thing we knew, the glass shattered in, and that was it. We were still just running everywhere. People were running, screaming. Didn't have a clue what happened.
Flames lit the sky over Camden High Street an eerie shade of orange. 100 firefighters, 20 engines fought through the night to bring the flames under control. By morning, it was contained, but the buildings now too dangerous to go in from the ground.
From our point of view, safety is important. We need to get in there safely and turn the embers over and make sure that's what it is. Between the start happening now. There are some buildings there.
The local council have set up a rest centre for those who've been evacuated from their homes, and this means some time yet before they're able to return home.
We will manage to find some
The Holly Arms, once a favourite haunt of the Hells Angels, more recently Pete Doherty and Amy Winehouse, now completely destructed. The building itself in danger of collapse. The plan was going to rebuild and reopen. Sentiment echoed across the streets of Camden this afternoon. And so it is that this old pub, for so long symbolic of the area, remained many yet become a symbol of its people. Katie Stallard, Sky News, Camden.
The US military says 23 people have been killed in a car-bomb attack in Iraq. The blast targeted a market connected to the Iraq-armed checkpoint in Balad north of Baghdad, and over 25 people have been injured. Over 650 people are reported to have been killed by extreme cold weather in Afghanistan. The country's been hit by particularly hard weather this winter, where 100,000 people died. Most of Afghanistan's people live in poor and remote conditions, with heating provided only by burning logs or cow dung. US Defence Secretary warns the failure of some NATO countries to send more combat troops to Afghanistan threatens the existence of the alliance. He delivered his warning at a conference of the world's top defence officials in Munich. His remarks were mainly aimed at Germany, France, Italy, Spain and Turkey.
At the same time, in NATO, some allies ought not have the luxury of opting only for stability in civilian operations, forcing other allies to bear a disproportionate share of the fighting and the dying.
The Hollywood writers' strike may be over after writers say they will soon decide content rules to make the studio and American podcast TV shows have refused to write for the last 3 months. Today, the Writers Guild of America are gathering to decide whether to hold a 2-day vote that could see an end to the strike.
I hope this acts as an inspiration to all working people to stand up to these greedy corporations. It's only going to be in yours and the rest of America's benefit.
So I'm that US correspondent Robert Woodward, who will have families and not the eagles to try and turn that up for them. Some shows they never return to the patient of the
That's right, Steve. Some of the freshman shows, as they call them here, that have really had little chance to bed in, maybe in danger. And really, it's an economic decision that the studios and the networks now have to look at restarting some of these productions. Could be very expensive, and obviously they're going to start with the biggest hits first. So you'll see shows like 24 and CSI come back in the autumn. But for some shows like Bionic Woman, which stars Britain's Michelle Ryan, the writing really may be on the wall. It may be just too expensive to restart some of these productions. If you think that there are 65 shows that have been affected by this strike, you get some idea of the scale of restarting the production is going to take. The film industry has been less affected because there are much longer lead times into the production, and it looks as though if this strike is called off, that the Oscars will happen a fortnight from today.
Do you know anything about what deal may be on the table with all of this stuff?
It has been clouded in secrecy that there's no signs that there's agreed to a media blackout. But some of it has leaked online, and it's in effect about residual payments that writers receive for work broadcast, and specifically the sticking point is over new media and the internet. Now, what we understand is a flat rate will now be paid to writers if their show makes it onto a live streaming on the web. That flat rate will be about £600–700. Some people have been critical within the guild that they haven't been tough enough, that the guild has given in on a certain window time that after they aired on terrestrial television, satellite television, and there is a catch-up show online, so if you've missed it, you can go on the web. Writers won't be paid until 3 weeks after that show hits the web, and some are angry about that. So this isn't necessarily a done deal. There still has to be a ballot of members, but for the meetings we saw in Los Angeles and New York yesterday, it looks as though the majority are prepared to